Experts are calling a new study on autism one of the most comprehensive to date. Research published in the Journal of American Psychiatry creates new criteria for diagnosing autism in an effort to simplify a cluster of conditions into one category called autism spectrum disorder. Dr. Catherine Lord is one of the study's authors.
And one of the reasons we're trying to do this is to have a single diagnosis so that it's less confusing and there are less arbitrary distinctions.
Doctors evaluated 4,453 autistic children from across the U.S. and Canada, and when they applied new criteria, they found that 91% qualified for the diagnosis. To be diagnosed under the new criteria rules, individuals have to exhibit 6 or more of 12 behaviors like poor eye contact, language delays, and lack of social bonding. Although there was great anticipation for the study's results, there was also a good deal of anxiety.
When the American Psychiatric Association changes their criteria, it causes panic.
Lois Braverman is the president of the Ackerman Institute for the Family, which is one of the nation's leading training centers for family therapists.
Families with a special needs child would be very concerned about how the problem is defined because it determines what kinds of services they get for their child.
There was so much concern, especially with people who had PDD, NOS diagnoses and Asperger's diagnoses, which are now going to be folded into this general category of autism spectrum disorders, that would mean that those people would lose a diagnosis and lose services. And what we were able to show is that is not true.
And researchers say it's not true because if patients have one of those disorders, it's equivalent to the new category of autism spectrum disorders. To learn more about the study, you can visit ajp.psychiatryonline.org. In Manhattan, Cheryl Wills, New York 1.